Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we're gonna take a look at this beautiful Cozumel Island Raccoon by Leaf and NicholasLionRider. I will just, before we start, mention that this mod was originally uploaded 11th of June 2021, so way before we got the raccoon with the Twilight DLC. Therefore, I'm not sure if it is the raccoon rig they used to build this mod, because it is possible that they reworked it after the DLC. So it is that, or it is possible that they use something else. For instance, it could be the red panda or something like that. Just to clarify it. However, it is of course updated for the 1.12 update. Otherwise, I wouldn't make this video now. So it have been updated since the Twilight DLC, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they updated everything about it. It is by Leaf and NicholasLionRider, two modders that I love very much here on my channel, and you probably do as well if you enjoy the mods. I was too fast here, sorry. They are the easiest way to tell them apart is the tail, of course, and where they are. They are from this Cozumel Island, which is a Mexican island, and the easiest way is the tail. As you can see here, the tail have this more yellowish color, and it's way smaller compared to what we would normally see with the raccoons, which is this big bushy kind of red panda-ish tail. So that's the easiest thing. Most of the pictures I have seen of them, they seem a little bit thinner, or just less bushy with the fur all over. However, it can be at that it's just the pictures I have seen. As you can see here, this picture is kind of blurry, but it was the only picture I could see where you both could see the animal and the tail kind of clearly. So there's not a lot of pictures out there about them. But yeah, here they are, and I just want to show you, of course. If you have a lot of them, they reproduce really fast, but that wasn't what I wanted to show you. But I can't show you now because it's dinner time. But I have seen them climb a lot, and it's something that I really think the game misses, is animal that actually climb, not only climbing animal, but animals that really do climb in the game, because there's something weird about the climbing animations. But yeah, the little fella here is critical endangered, and there's only about 190 of them left in the wild. And they are from North America, Mexico, or Cozumel Island. It should be, according to the map here, that little bit of island in there. Honestly, I don't know. I assume that's right, because I live on a little bit little island there that is so small that it isn't even on the map. So I don't know every single island in the world. So yeah, group sizes here from 2 to 5 adult individuals, which will be 2 males and 3 females. That's kind of a funky numbering system here. Male bachelors can be from 2 to 4, and female bachelorettes can be from 2 to 10. Dominance, male dominance hierarchy. All males tend to have their own harem, so the younger appears to swap out once in a while. They are polyamorous, confident around humans, and guests can actually enter their habitat. Didn't see that one come. Let's see here. 12-inch tall. I just want to compare that to the other raccoon, the run from the game. Yeah, here it says 65 centimeters from nose to rump. 12 inch. Oh, that's 24 plus 6, so it's 28 centimeters. So they are way smaller. However, tall, I'm not sure if tall is when they're standing on hind legs or on all fours. So that could confused a little bit. Uh, Life expectancy about 3 years, and they weigh around 15 pounds. That's actually easier to compare. So we're just gonna 15 pounds. That is about, yeah, it's about the same, I guess. But here in the one from the game, we have again um 6.5 kilos. That would be roughly 13 pounds, and 4.5 would be roughly 9 pounds. So this is actually a little bit smaller than the Cozumel one. But it's not a lot. But here the females and males are the same size. Reach maturity at age 5, should be able to and can reproduce until they turn 30, which quite an accomplishment. 27 years after you're dead, you can still reproduce. This is something we see with a few mods. Again, I think the modders just missed something, probably. However, I'm not able to tell you if this is the right one or this is the right one, but it is a possibility that they just put it, left out a 0, or like we have all the written things where we either put in a letter too much or too little. So yeah. Number of offspring 2 to 4, and they will do that every year and be pregnant for 2 months. Should be about average to get to reproduce in captivity. Clicking here, no interspecies enrichment, and here I didn't actually remember to put out the toy, so we will look here. The 3 small balls, the 2 cardboard boxes, the rubber doggy, the water jets, both of them. Ice block, also the pumpkin. It seems like that have been added in later, otherwise it would be next to these. And then the sprinkler for food enrichment. We have the slow feeder and the small fixed roller. So that's that. I will say here it appears that we have a few colorations. I'm not sure, but it seems like this may be darker than this. Again, I'm not completely sure. This one seems to be a little bit grayer, but when we get close, it seems to sorry, I just thought I saw a puppin. But otherwise it is a raccoon. Again, the big change here is the tail. We don't have that giant bushy tail. We have this smaller, more narrow one. It is still a raccoon. It's just live at another place. So I don't think a lot of people expected like the giant change that happens with some animals. They're quite cute. And I will say though, again, I'm not sure if they use the raccoon from the Twilight to go in and rework it or not. But whether they did that or not, they have the cutest whiskers, the eyebrow hairs. The glitching, keep in mind that might be my computer, so it may not happen on yours. Then we have all of the, of course, drawings, which are beautifully done. But the fur around the drawings, especially animals that have a lot of drawings, is a good place to look if the hair looks realistic. And here you can see the dark strand of hair, this single dark strand of hair going in here in front of the lighter parts. The same here, a single dark hair, again a single light hair covering the gray, and so on, which makes this a beautiful piece of work, which also give me the idea that it may have been reworked. I know a lot of the modders actually currently are doing remasters on their own mod or remasters on animals from the game. So it's maybe just a thing going on right now, and I'm fine with it because this is gorgeous. And some of the modders didn't make as beautiful work earlier on, but at this point, a lot of the modders are very, very, very good. Look at this texture. Again, the blurriness is the fluffiness issue we have in the game, so I don't want to yell at the modders for that. And the tail here is gorgeous done. There is a little bit with the ankle here. If you see here, the hair here seems to lay in a different angle than the hair up here. But again, that's if I really want to find something, I can always find something to be mad at. I'm a female and I get mad. Or I wouldn't say mad, but I can point out things. I real good. That's my specialty. That's just pointing out things. I'm single if you want to know. Just any takers. I'm gonna criticize you every day and every night, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna add to the relationship. Here we have the baby. The baby seems very much like a just smaller variation of the big one. They kind of do that in real life also. They don't have these vastly different features. The small babies have a little bit of baby-like nature. Um, but they really fast begin to just look like a smaller adult because they kind of need to be able to take care of themselves really fast. So yeah, that's actually all I wanted to show you today. Oh yeah, swimming. I think they swim really nice. You can see here, maybe a little low. You can see a adult here. I think it is. Yes, is swimming quite nice. Again, as long as they can breathe above water, I'm okay with it. Here, this is actually looking really good with the top of the bag touching the top of the water. Again, a millimeter higher would have been fine, but it works and it looks good compared to a lot of the other swimming animations we have seen in the game. Do we have a baby? I think we have a baby here, and it seems to be, yeah, if you noticed before, it was swimming below water, so it seems only to be the adult that have that right placement in the water. We don't have anyone else. I think we have one over here. Yeah, you also went up, but probably we would do that too if we were drowning. So yeah, climbing animations, of course we don't have anyone up here. It's dinner time all the time up here. Can I please place you up here? I'm sorry. I know you're eating, but you can go for your food afterwards. Um, but climbing animation is pretty much the climbing animation as it is. Don't go for the toy, just go. So on these big planks, it works fine as long as they're on the middle. As soon as they go here, you can see on the edge of them, it looks weird. You can help some of them when you really build your own climbing enrichment. I actually really like this. Yeah, it's something raccoons do. They actually climb downwards with head first, which is very different from most other animals. However, you can help this climbing a little bit by really try to get the end of the green lines. In here you can go to travel area. These green lines, if you make sure that the end of them lines up perfectly with the end of the next one, that helps the funkiness a little bit. But besides that, there's really nothing you can do about that, and it's not the mother's fault. Here you can see the baby have a little bit of an issue swimming. Um, but it's not something I'm mad at. Again, raccoons do dive, so it doesn't seem too weird. I'm just impressed that the adult is placed right in the water. Honestly, I'm just impressed of that. And I'm impressed of the fur texture, and I'm impressed of a lot of things with these raccoons. So, yeah, if you want a new raccoon, this is here for you. There is a few more variations of raccoon up on Nexus also. I'm not sure if I have looked at any of them, but if I haven't and you want me to, please tell me. Uh, it's cute creatures and they're, oh, you look cute when you're wet. Oh. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, guys, as always, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. Really hope to see you again. Outline comes below or in the next video. Bye, guys.